Hi, thank you for coming back to another segment of Spirit TV. This is a very specific segment, one slide actually, in the communications section. It is the slide labeled The Way We Talk. Your words generally fall into categories. First of all, there's the language of responsibility. And it sounds something like, I'll do that, I'll be happy to do that, I'll be glad to. And I think most people in this room do have the language of responsibility. I mean, you wouldn't have your jobs if you weren't very responsible people. But let me show you what that may look like. Turn to just a white space in your book. And by the way, if you know what would be a good page, go ahead and give them a heads up, because that will stop some of the paper fumbling. But I'm going to give you a list of words. And I want you to go ahead and not write them down, but I want you just to listen to the words I tell you. I want you to listen very carefully. So go ahead and put your pens down for a minute. And let me read you those 10 words. Paper towels, junk, motherhood, establishment, rocket, mother, windows, green, fire, notebook. Okay, go ahead and write them down. Give them a few minutes to do that. It won't take long because generally people just giggle and they have trouble thinking of something. But do me a favor and let me ask you, how many people got all 10? I read you 10 words. Ooh, maybe first I should read the words to you again, because sometimes people make up their own words. So go ahead and read the 10 words over again. Okay, how many did you get? How many got all 10 words? How many got 9? 8? 7? And I usually don't go lower than 5. Typically, people get between 6, 7, 8 words. And it's interesting because you guys, why didn't you write all the words down? I mean, it's only 10 words, and you guys, we already established that you guys are all very responsible people. Typically, it's said that people can only remember 5, 6, 7 things. So it's very easy when you get a lot of data, even though it's a list of simple words thrown at you, it's very easy that we drop the ball, just like Z in the movie clip Ants. Sometimes these situations happen, and sometimes we drop the ball. But then enter kind of stage right, the people who complain. This is the language of complaint, and these people love it, and they're waiting with bated breath for responsible people with good intentions to drop the ball, and so they can throw blame. And that's what happens. And it's interesting, and they're really good at it. Complainers are really good, but you have to kind of decide for yourself, what is your primary conversation type? Do you have a language of responsibility, or do you have a language of complaint? Because it really is a choice. That's the end of this simple slide, and that's also the segue to the next slide. A very simple concept that's really rooted around, it's a choice with how we talk. We can choose responsibility or we can choose complaint. Thank you very much, and I hope you found this helpful to facilitate this one simple slide, but an important slide in the spirit of caregiving. Thanks very much.